Hey, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Chicle, and today's video we are going to be going over everything you need to know about Madrid Go Fest if you are going to be playing this event this weekend, June 14th to the 16th. Each day is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. We're just going to do a quick overview of the event itself and give you guys tips and advice on how to be ready. Note to self that this is going to be the exact same video as the Sendai. The only difference are going to be the habitat and the spawns, as well as some other things. In addition, we're going to do the exact same thing when it gets close to New York City Go Fest and Global Go Fest. So if you want to check out those overview videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And I'm so sorry that I cannot be in Madrid. Like I said with Sendai, I'm just unable to do so. So let's just go ahead and just dive into the overview. Just like with Sendai Go Fest, Necrozma is the main focus of Go Fest. You obviously can get it from 5-star rates, and if you're lucky, you may even get shiny Necrozma. But only if you are a ticket holder. If you get a remote raid invite and you do not have a ticket, it will get a Necrozma, but you're not going to get the energy for the fusions, and you will not get a shiny. And also just a reminder that Necrozma's fusions, which are Dawnwing and Duskmane, are also going to debut. You just need to do a certain amount of research to get a certain amount of candy and energy to fuse these Pokemon. Marshadow is going to be in special research, so if you guys are in Madrid, you can get a Marshadow. Klefki is going to be debuting in Madrid this weekend. It is a French regional exclusive, and this is the second time that it's going to be out of its region. And just like with Sendai Go Fest, Eevee with both the Sun and Moon Crown are going to be spawning in the wild. There's also Espeon and Umbreon with Scarves that have been spawning in the wild, which is crazy because they're going to be in 3-star raids during the Global Go Fest, and if you're lucky, you may even get a shiny. So trainers that are going to be heading to Madrid for Go Fest are going to most likely hunt for those costume Pokemon to get an increased chance of being shiny. Note to self that the Eevee with the crowns will not be featured for Go Fest globally, so if you are in Madrid, these are the shinies you're going to want to hunt for. And if you take snapshots during the weekend, you'll also get encounters with Rotom Heat Form. Now let's go over the bonuses for ticket holders that are going to be attending Go Fest in Madrid, Spain. It's just the same as the last one, which is 1/2 hatch distance, lure modules lasting for 2 hours. You also get special 7-kilometer eggs, which I'm assuming is going to feature Oricorio and Crabrawler for this weekend's Go Fest. We also get up to 6 special trades as well as reduced Stardust costs. You get up to 9 additional free raid passes when you spin Photo Disc at gyms. And then you get some candy bonus, which is 2 times Hatch Candy, 1.5 Hatch Candy, and 1.5 Hatch Stardust. What you can also do is buy some add-ons, such as the Raid Lover and the Enthusiast. Pretty much if you get the Raid Lover, you get extra XP and extra candy for battling and defeating 5-star raids. And instead of 9 free raid passes, you get 18 free raid passes. So this gives you an opportunity to do as many raids as possible for the Necrozma. And for the Enthusiast, it's going to be focusing on hatching eggs, which means instead of 1/2 distance for hatching eggs, it's 1/4. You also get 3 times Hatch Stardust, Candy, and XP, just like with every Go Fest and tour events. And finally, you could definitely add in an extra day to play around Greater Madrid during the city experience. All you have to do is just decide if you're going to buy 1 or 2 days, like Friday or Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, etc. Which also, speaking of which, make sure you guys decide if you're going to be heading to the in-person location, which is, what is it called? Park of Juan Carlos? I think that's what it's called. That's the in-person location. The morning experience is going to be from like 9 to 1-ish. For the morning experience, and then you can explore the city for the rest of the day. If you're going to do the afternoon experience, that means you're going to be there for like 1:32-ish all the way till 7 p.m. So make sure that you guys know exactly which time you're going to be there, and make sure you take the correct entrance to get into the event. Now, the most important part of Go Fest are indeed the spawns. So let's go over one, and then we're just going to go through which Pokemon you should prioritize in each habitats. I should also mention that if you're at the park, they're going to be in specific habitats, and then if you're in the city, all spawns are going to be everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's from this habitat or that habitat, they're all going to be spawning everywhere. So we're going to start off with the Mysterious Labyrinth, and this is going to feature Pikachu and Eevee with Moon Crowns, as well as Hisui and Voltorb, Lickitung, Natu, Baltoy, Beldum, Pansage, Munna, Patillo, Ferroseed, and Esper. So which Pokemon from this habitat should you prioritize? Well, number one, the costume Pokemon because they're exclusive, specifically Eevee because they're going to be in person locations, and Pikachu will also be featured for global, just not Eevee. I would say Hisuian Voltorb because, you know, there was a shiny release in Sinnoh Tour, and if you weren't lucky to get it, this is like your second chance. I would probably say Beldum because of Metagross. Like, doesn't matter if it's Shadow or Mega, even though the Mega is not out yet. It's still a good Pokemon to get. Pansage because it's a regional exclusive in Asia Pacific regions. So the fact that this is going to be in Europe, this will be a great time to shiny hunt for this, or to just simply get it for the Pokédex. I would say Munna and Patilil simply because they're new shinies. I would also say Ferroseed simply because people might have gotten screwed over for the Incense Day and you need the shiny. And I would say finally Esper just because it has both male and female different forms when it evolves into Meowstic. So if you need to get both shiny genders, this will be a great opportunity to hunt for them. The next habitat is called the Rocky Shore habitat. This is going to feature Pikachu and Eevee with sun crowns alongside with Lapras with a scarf. And then it will also feature Pokemon such as Chinchou, Nosepass, Shieldon, Throh, Tortuga, Amora, Crabrawler, Jupiter, and Jangmo-o. The first thing that I should mention to everybody is that Jangmo-o is not going to be shiny until Global Go Fest. So don't waste your time shiny hunting for Jangmo-o just quite yet. However, you should definitely go after all the costume Pokemon. We talked about it with Eevee. Definitely Lapras. I don't know when the last time we had Lapras with a scarf, but definitely shiny hunt for that when you get a chance. I would probably say Shieldon, Tortuga, and Amora because not only these fossil Pokemon are relevant, but they're also rare shinies to encounter. Throh is another one because it's a regional exclusive in the Western Hemisphere, so the fact that Madrid is in the Eastern Hemisphere, this will be a great opportunity to not only get a Pokédex entry, but for a shiny as well. And Crabrawler is going to be the brand new shiny that's releasing this weekend. Also, trainers that are unable to go to Madrid Go Fest, there is an event called the Spelunkers Cove event that is happening on Saturday, June 15th, all the way through Tuesday, June 18th. You're going to want to do some raids, and you're going to find some encounters. Good luck trying to get the shiny. And finally, I would say Jupiter because it was a shiny release last year during Go Fest. So if you didn't get the shiny, this is kind of like your second chance. The third habitat is called Cursed Forest, and it's going to be featuring Pikachu and Eevee with the Moon Crowns, alongside with Zubat, Tangela, Sableye, Cacnea, Lunatone, Dino, Orange Flower Flabébé, Pancham, Phantom, and the Bile-style Oricorio. There's some pretty good spawns for this one. Obviously, we talked about Pikachu and Eevee, so we could definitely move on from that. Sableye, because it is a Mega Evolution that you could definitely Mega Evolve, and this will be a great Pokemon to Mega Evolve during Halloween since it's a Dark Ghost type. You also have Lunatone, which is a good shiny, says cruise ship. Dino, because it's going to evolve into Hydreigon, which is going to be the one of the top Dark type attackers. Definitely Flabébé because the orange flower is a rare Pokemon to encounter, and the shiny is going to be more rare. So good luck getting shiny Flabébé. Pancham because it's normally exclusive in 12-kilometer eggs, so the fact that it's in the wild during Go Fest, this will be a great opportunity to shiny hunt for Pancham. Then we have Phantom because it's normally exclusive during Halloween season. I was lucky enough to get a shiny towards the end of the event. Maybe some of you never got a chance to get it. So if you're in Madrid, this is a great Pokemon to shiny hunt for. And finally, if you guys are traveling to Madrid, definitely take advantage of getting Oricorio's Bile form in the Pokédex. Also take advantage of trying to get a shiny as well. And finally, the last habitat during Madrid Go Fest is going to be the Sunrise Gateway. This will feature Pikachu and Eevee with the Sun Crowns. Guys, just shiny hunt for those for the majority of the time. Just do it. Also, you'll encounter Skormory, Solrock, Cherrim, Bronzor, Fletchling, Furfrou, Helioptile, Tyrant, Carbink, and the POW-style Oricorio. So which one should you prioritize? Well, if you guys are into PvP, definitely go after Skormory, despite how annoying this thing is, because it's going to be great in Great League PvP. I would probably say Furfrou because Furfrou has multiple forms you could change into depending on where you are around the world. And because Madrid is in Europe, there's probably some exclusive trims that you can get from Furfrou. And Not to mention that Furfrou is not easy to get a shiny from. So the more shiny Furfrous, the more trims you're going to get. Helioptile, because it is a rare shiny, as well as Tyrant, which is also a fossil Pokemon. Then we have Carbink. Although Carbink is not shiny, you can definitely catch some Carbink and hope to get some Mega Diancie energy from that. And finally, we have Oricorio. Same reason for the Bylade form, just rare shiny, regional exclusive. Now, just like with the last Go Fest in Sendai, Japan, there are also going to be some unknowns, and they're going to be the exact same letters that spell out day and night, which are ADGHINTY. And for the first time since 2018, or technically for the first time since a couple weeks ago in Sendai, we have unknown question mark, and yes, it can be shiny. This is important because unknown question mark is probably going to be the #1 shiny that you're going to want a shiny hunt for. It's going to be in all habitats during the park experience, and there's going to be that 2-minute trick where everything turns into an unknown. So definitely keep an eye out for a question mark so you can get the shiny, because who knows when that's going to come back. Not to mention that unknown question mark is not going to be featured during Global Go Fest. So the shiny hunt is crucial during this weekend and for New York. Oh, and then of course we have Klefki. Now of course, just like with Sendai Go Fest, we have some Ultra Beasts in raids, and some of them can be shiny. It's the same group, but instead of Xurkitree, you are going to encounter Pheromosa. This will be Pheromosa's shiny debut. So definitely go after the Necrozma and definitely go after the Pheromosa. You also have Nihilego, Gartana, and Guzzlord that are in raids as well. Their shinies are already existent, so you can definitely shiny hunt for them if you don't have it. Stakataka is featured in raids too, but keep in mind that Stakataka, as of yet, cannot be shiny. And then of course, if you guys are in the in-person location at the park day 1 Carlos, then definitely take advantage of the collection challenges and the field research task depending on the habitats you are to complete to get some exclusive encounters and hope that they are shiny. And then of course the special research with Marshadow, definitely finish it whatever you want. It's not timed or anything. So now that we have covered everything that is happening with Madrid Go Fest, it's time to go over some tips and advice. Number 1, make sure that you don't bring a bag that's too big when you go to the park. You know, you don't want to get into conflict with security. Obviously, bring some sunscreen, bring some water, bring some snacks. Definitely bring something to keep you out of the heat. And then just make sure that you guys have some chargers for your phones to last throughout the weekend. And then of course, within the game itself, it is important to take care of the maintenance of your storage for Pokemon and for items, because you're gonna need some Pokeballs and berries, and of course you need some space to catch all these Pokemon, especially some of the new shinies and some rare Pokemon. And then of course, trainers are gonna wanna communicate with one another when it comes to doing some trades. Now, of course, you get up to 6 special trades. There's going to be a lot of friends out there, so make sure that you guys plan ahead and make sure you communicate to find pinpoints throughout Greater Madrid or at the park to negotiate and to coordinate trades throughout this entire experience. Oh, and then also just make sure that if you're bringing a catcher, make sure that it's fully charged, whether it's a Go Plus or a Go Plus Plus or any sort of auto catcher, because if your battery dies and you're trying to connect it to the game and you're not playing, I mean, why would you not be playing when you're traveling to Madrid? You're not going to catch anything and it'll be a waste of your money. So make sure that your devices are fully charged before the event begins. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have fun in Madrid during Go Fest. I'm so sorry that I cannot be there. And I'm also sorry that I'm not going to be attending New York this year for Go Fest. I wish I was there too, man. Oh, I love New York. But when New York City Go Fest comes close by, we're obviously doing an overview of the events and tips and advice. And it's going to be more in depth because not only that I've been to New York for Go Fest before, I used to live in New York. So this is going to be the channel you're going to want to tune into for when New York City Go Fest comes around. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.